All right, Jimmy here with the General Expert channel here on YouTube, and I have the package that just arrived today from GoPro. So let's go ahead and dump everything out here and see what we got. So I ordered a few things from GoPro, not the least of which is this Hero 11 Black. I also ordered the bite mount with Floaty, as well as the protective housing. But we'll go ahead and set these aside and get right to the main event. Oh, and this is a 32 gigabyte memory card that GoPro includes with the purchase of a GoPro. It's good enough to get you started, I guess, but it's kind of useless after that. But I am glad they include this. So straight out of the box, you can see this package here that is almost gift wrapped from GoPro. There's GoPro tape on it, this kind of wrapping paper that says GoPro here. So let's open this up and see what's inside. Well, what do you know? It's the GoPro Hero 11 Black. Nice looking box. Of course, it includes all the specs there. We have some more specs here, and we have everything that comes in the box listed here. There's a little tab on the bottom. And just outside of that box, we have the GoPro carrying case, which I actually really like this carrying case. This exact case came with my GoPro Hero 10 Black, and here we are with the 11, same case. It's good, I like it. Let's open it up. All right, a little direction card. We need to update the camera. And of course, we have more documentation up here. We have our USB to USB-C charging cable. The Hero 11 Black now comes with the Enduro battery, which is the white battery, if I can get it out of here. So that's pretty cool. As well as your typical mounting options. This stuff is nice to have. So let's go ahead and pull this 11 out of here. It's wrapped up in paper and it has protective plastic all over it. So here we have it, the 11 Black, and while not much has changed on the outside, we do have a whole host of changes on the inside. If I turn it around here, you can see on this back protective plastic here, it says your camera must be updated before you can use it. And the Hero 10 was the same way. I had to download the GoPro Quick app, and it was very easy to update the firmware on the thing, so that's no big deal. All right, here we have the infamous 10 and the brand new 11 right next to each other. And you can see that they are quite literally the exact same camera, physically anyway. And I think that's a good thing. That means that some of our accessories that are dependent on the actual dimensions of this body are still gonna work with this latest generation. So I don't mind that at all. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind if the 12 was the same exact body as well, albeit, you know, let's go full screen back here, come on. Now, as I mentioned previously, all of the changes this year have taken place under the hood. Some of the most notable are, of course, the physically larger sensor size. Now, this isn't a huge jump in sensor size. It's more of an aspect ratio change. Hey, but larger sensor, I'll take it. And along with that larger sensor, we're getting 10-bit color. Okay, so this is just an unboxing video of this 11, so I want to get to a couple of the other things that were in my box that I ordered, and this is the protective housing. And while at first I didn't really think that I would ever really need one of these, because, you know, the GoPros are waterproof just as they are, what I really started to think about was the actual microphones on this thing. So although this camera is waterproof, and the microphones can handle being underwater, if I can easily throw this thing into a protective housing whenever it goes underwater and protect the microphones and perhaps an accident from ruining this camera, I'm gonna do it. And I didn't go aftermarket on this. I went straight to GoPro to get the highest quality possible. And of course, this is the same protective housing from the Hero 9. It also fits the 10 and of course the 11, which they're showing you here on the sticker. All right, we get another couple of pieces for mounting. Got a few of those at this point. Looks like we have a open back door here. And we have the protective housing itself. And wow, this thing is crystal clear, especially this lens area, which does have protective plastic over it right now. And it's completely enclosed. So this is exactly what I was thinking it was a completely enclosed package here, so the GoPro can be completely protected from any sort of water intrusion while in this housing. But that's interesting. I did not know that it came with an open back door here. So it looks like on this sticker here, they're calling it the skeleton back door for touch access and better audio. So it looks like you can have it in its protective housing, you know, to protect the front of the camera, but you can have an open back door on it if you want to get to the touchscreen and be able to still use the camera while in the protective housing. So how does this thing open up? It looks like there's a little switch here. Okay, yeah, that flips up, opens that way, and the hinge is on the bottom. So it just opens up. Nice white silicone gasket there. There's some padding right here to hold the GoPro steady. I'll throw my 10 in here for now. Go ahead and put that in there. Put the clip back down. Let's see. There we go. Wow. That fits really tight. Looks really good. Nothing rattling inside. We have a nice button for the record there, and a nice button also for the power. But that's pretty cool. It fits really good. This thing looks like it's made really well, and I do have some big plans for this thing. Wow, that is a tight fit. Slide that 10 back out of there. Okay, the last thing that I got in my box was this bite mount, and this is something that I have been wanting for the 10. It just gives you another option to quickly be hands-free. I do own this, I think it's called a swivel mount, and when I wanted to go hands-free, I would just quickly put this part right here into my mouth, and in that position, the GoPro would be upside down, which is totally fine, and it would work good. The only downside was it's a little hard to hold that GoPro and all of its weight with just your front teeth, because this only goes in your mouth so far. So with this thing, let's open it up. All right, and just inside that box, we have a few more mounting options, it looks like here. Here's an odd looking screw. I haven't seen one like this before. I'm curious what it's for. Here's another little mounting piece here, your more typical mounting screw. And here is that bite mount that I was talking about. This gives you not only the normal, click-in GoPro mount that you would normally see on everything, but it also gives you a nice quick way to go hands-free with this larger mouthpiece here, literally designed to go in your mouth. And while that might sound a little gross, and it kind of is, it's just so convenient to be able to just throw this thing in your mouth. For example, when I'm out fishing and I need the GoPro on, but I have to use both of my hands to pull in a fish or what have you, it's going to be awesome to be able to quickly throw the GoPro in my mouth and have use of my two hands. But that's not all. This thing comes with this orange padded, well, it's called a Floaty, I think, and it's basically a big helmet that floats for the GoPro. And this is geared towards like surfers and those type of people. You have this thing in your mouth, you're surfing, you wipe out, and the GoPro just comes out of your mouth. It's gonna be floating. So you'll be able to come up, resurface, and hopefully be able to see it with this bright orange color, and it won't sink, and there you go. That's a nice, I had this thing upside down that whole time. It goes like this, but that's gonna be a nice option to be able to make sure that your camera doesn't sink. All right, guys, well, this was my GoPro haul for the day. We, of course, have the awesome GoPro Hero 11 Black, which I can't wait to set up and start using so I can do a lot of tests and upload them to the channel, so stay tuned for those. And you also saw this really well-built protective housing that comes with a skeleton back door I did not know about, so that's pretty cool, as well as this floaty and mouth mount. Of course, the accessories and GoPro always comes with a plethora of a few mounting options here, so that's good. We did get the awesome new Enduro battery that came with the 11, so the only thing left to do is to charge the battery and get this thing running, but that will be for another video. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, well, consider subscribing. I'm Jimmy for The General Expert here on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. Well, thank you guys for watching this first look and unboxing of the GoPro Hero 11 Black. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really helps the video and the channel. And if you're watching this far and you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I'm Jimmy for The General Expert, and I will see you in the next one.